What's going on, internet? It's Mark from Kartboy. Today, we're gonna be installing the Kartboy short shifter on my 2016 WRX. This fits 2015 and up WRXs, as well as some Imprezas, other stuff like that with the cable shifters. Today, what we're gonna be installing is the actual shift plate on the transmission, the shifter bearing. You can also get these as a combo on kartboy.com that have the shifter stop, which is installed from inside the cabin into the actual selector mechanism. If you are wondering how to do that, we have a separate video how to do that. Today is just gonna be what we're gonna do under the car. So we're gonna be installing these two things. Also, when you get your shifter, you get a couple nice stickers. So with that being said, we're gonna put this into the end of the shifter cable, this on the transmission itself. Let's just jump right into it. That's enough of me yakking. Let's go to the car. To the car! Roll the intro. Forgot the intro. Roll the intro, media dude. Welcome to the underside of my 2016 WRX. First thing we're gonna do before we can get the Kartboy short shifter installed is we gotta take the trans cross member mount out of here. Luckily, this car is not crazy rusty, so these bolts are coming out pretty easy. And if you're wondering, yeah, I broke them loose off camera. They're real tight. These front two especially, there's two 17s in the front, 4 14 heads in the back. Take all of them out, as well as this 14 bolt for the J-pipe mount. And we're gonna drop this all out at once. So go ahead and do that meow. And then to really zip them out, I broke them loose with like a hand tool, and then I got a little bigger here. And we're just gonna run them out the rest of the way. And actually, before I take that last one out, zip this guy out. I gotta go grab a 12 for the heat shield mounts, but I'll be right back. Remember, people, if you can't fix it with a hammer, it's an electrical problem. And if it's an electrical problem, and you let out the blue smoke, it doesn't work anymore. Follow me for more engineering tips and tricks. Yes, people, I forgot to do these ones first, but that's all right. Perfect. All right. Now the trans mount comes off. So with that out, we have a ton of room. Camera guy wants to go here. So one thing to note about this car, this is one of my personal cars. It's been stolen, crashed, recovered, fixed, transported across the country, driven by somebody with the wrong tune, wrong parts, and then I bought it for real cheap. So you never know what you're gonna find or not find when you come down here. So as you can see, most of the time when your car hasn't been everything I just said, there's a bracket right here, and there's just a guide with 3 bolts that goes right here, kind of blocks access to this. This is your main shifter cable. It's missing. So obviously, I can't show you how to take it off. I can't show you how to put it back, but it looks like an L, and it goes 1, 2, 3 bolts. That's gotta come off first. But what we're gonna do next is take this rear guard off. So there's should be 4 bolts to hold this on. 1 is missing. We have 1, 2, and then there's another one on top that you can't see on camera. So these are all 12s. We're gonna take this off, and we're gonna remove that shield, and that will expose the factory shifter arm mechanism, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're going to be replacing with the Kartboy version. So pitter patter, let's get at her. Also highly recommend 12 millimeter ratcheting wrench for a couple of these. I'm gonna go grab a small 3/8 drive. That's okay. If you're doing this, wear some sort of glove, because this exhaust heat shield that I'm bumping into and it's hanging out right here is sheet metal and is super sharp. So this top bowl up here is a little challenging to get to with space, but a angled box end wrench seems to be the ticket to at least get it loose. All right, so we got that off now. At least we have one less thing we got to fight with, but that gives us way more access to this. So, all right, so for the record, this transmission has been replaced before. So whoever was in here they tighten these bolts down like crazy. So we're doing what we can. We're trying to not strip it, and not the most accessible bolt in the world. So for the record, that top one on the back, we used a long 3/8 extension, 3/8 ratchet, shorty socket, and we were finally able to get it loose. So now I'm gonna drop the car down a rung and we're gonna do the real top one. All right, so before we go after that top bolt, we're gonna remove this clip right here. We're gonna remove this clip right here. Clip come off. All right, don't lose that or throw it like me. Should be able to move this cable a little bit, and we can. The next thing we're gonna do is get this clippy guy off. So probably need a pair of pliers here. I'm gonna go grab them. All right, so the third bolt is more than buried up on top of the transmission. So there's no way around it. It kind of sucks to get at, and this is the same with every short shifter that goes on the VA VB. So what I did is I put a 12mm ratcheting wrench up there. It's way up in there, and then used another wrench. Actually hit the end of this with a hammer, and I finally got it to break loose. So you see videos of dudes doing this, and it's like, oh, it's super easy. It's honestly, it's not that easy. It's not that fun to get to, but you guys forgot to record. All right, so that third bolt we've been fighting with, this is the transmission. That's media guy. Here we go. Media guy's name is Harris. The bolt is up there. I think you can see it. So that we got it loose. So we got the shield off. That's the bolt we're fighting with. This shield is not gonna go back on. So it should be okay. Now we're gonna try to retrieve my 12mm wrench that's stuck up here. I got you. We have exposed the shifter doodad that we're gonna replace. So it's this arm here. So next thing we gotta do is we gotta pull this clip out, pull that off, move the cable all the way, drive that roll pin out of the way, and we'll have a short shifter on our way. Gotcha. Pull down and over because it's got a little safety retention feature. Now we can pull the cable out of the VA. So from the factory, we have this soft rubber deal. We actually have a bearing that we're gonna be replacing that with. So take all the play out of that mechanism. And the next thing we're gonna do is drive that roll pin out so we can get the shifter mechanism off. We're there. So we got that roll pin out. Don't lose it. We're gonna need it. I'm gonna set that aside. And now, because this car is old and it's been through a lot in its lifetime, I'm gonna take a little pry bar, pry on this thing a little bit, see if we can't get it off the transmission, because it seems to not want to. All right, so if you're like me and you're about to push your car off a cliff because this thing is pretty stuck, go get some Kroil. Kroil is the best. Sprayed it, wiggled it a whole bunch, pried it a whole bunch, and she came out. Kroil's smelly. My left hand is the original factory one. This is heavy. Yeah. Not so good. Kartboy one is a lot more compact. And anyway, what we did to change the shifter length is the difference between this pin and this hole. So you can see the Kartboy version is much smaller. That gives you more throw here with less cable movement up there. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this on the transmission. So it didn't take much, but this is the factory pin. I just held it like this, gave it a couple taparoonies. And the pin is in there, so it's gonna be retained, but it's not gonna block the shaft from going in the hole, because you don't wanna do that. So we'll go throw this up on the transmission. I have a little bit bigger punch now, so it'll actually cover up the whole pin, because I'm gonna drive this up as far as I can. But let's go get this on the transmission. Now I'm gonna kind of look at where my hole is, and we're gonna try to get that pretty close. So I can grab my punchy McGunchy, my slammer hammer. We're gonna drive that pin back in. Ow. Pro tip, don't hit your finger. You drove that roll pin in. Now, it's pretty much flush. So the next thing we're gonna do, that sometimes does trip up customer, because it's not most intuitive thing. First thing I gotta do is take my factory cable and we're gonna delete this. So we're gonna pry that out. So I'm gonna go grab a flathead. Got my flathead, just stuck it in there. Pry, and this bushing just came right out. So Subaru is very concerned with NVH, or noise, vibration, and harmonics. Harshness, harmonics, whatever you want from the factory. Lots of soft rubber. This bearing is a press fit into this cable. So I can't push it in with my fingers, which is by design. So what I'm gonna do, bolt head, washer, bearing, I'm gonna put the cable end right here, then the next washer, the nut, tighten these, and it will actually push the bearing into the cable. And I'm just gonna tighten these fasteners down. And by doing that, it's gonna push the bearing into the cable end. And you don't gotta go crazy with them, just snug them down. So next, we're gonna reinstall our shifter cable. It's not a bad idea to add some grease to there. Put my washer on. Got my clip in, got my washer on. Last thing I gotta do is throw tools and bolts. Is reinstall this clip onto my cable. Drop it. Got this going on a little bit. There we go. Make sure it's centered. So this should be ready to shift. At this point, we still have the transmission cross member off, the heat shielding off. It's not a bad idea right now before you put everything back together. Just go shift the car, make sure it works. If something is cattywampus, it's way easier to fix it instead of having to put stuff on, take it back off. Check your work as you go. I'm gonna jump up in the car, see what that feels like. All right, so I'm up like 10 feet in the air on our lift and we're gonna give this shifter a try. It's a lot shorter, a lot notchier, a lot less play in the shifter. So between this kit and our shifter stop from the cabin, there's very little play while it's in gear. I think it's just an overall nice upgrade. All right, so we're gonna jump back onto the car. We're gonna reassemble the transmission mount and the heat shielding for the exhaust. That's boring, you don't wanna watch that, but you know how to install the shifter now. So if you're interested for one of these, it fits 2015 and up, WRX with the cable shifter. It also fits some other stuff. And if you wanna see what else it fits, visit our website, www.kartboy.com. But cheap, easy install, solid upgrade for your WRX. Anyway, I love you. Goodbye. Toodles.